Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on a Project Cars with another overtaking challenge. This time out, I am driving the BMW Group 5 car. I like these vehicles, or DRM cars as I often call them. I've driven the Capri a few times, so I'm going to give the BMW a chance to shine in a video. I do like these. They're good fun to drive, quite a lot of grip. No, they're not as hard to drive as you might expect. They look very crazy. They've got a snowplow on the front of this BMW. Not quite sure how the aerodynamic engineers are working that one out. But yeah, it's got a strange thing on front. They sound fantastic. They're not quite as scary to drive as you might expect, although you still got to be careful with them, as they have got quite a lot of power. The track I am taking them to is the Snetterton racetrack, the longest layout of the track. Actually quite a long track. Didn't realise there was such a long version of Snetterton. Not the biggest field, only 26 cars on the grid, with me starting at the back, and I have 10 laps to make my way through the order. It's going to be tough. While this is a good track for overtaking, the Group 5 cars, for whatever reason, whenever I come to race, doesn't matter what track it's on, tend to spread out quite a lot, which means for me getting up towards the front is going to be quite tricky. We are doing a rolling start. It is the safest way to start a race on this track. It's turn 2 that the problems often occur. Turn 1, or yeah, this corner here is not really too bad on the rolling start. Turn 1 is quite fast. You can occasionally have shenanigans going on the exit of turn 1, but it's turn 2, a big hairpin, that can often cause problems by having a rolling start. We slightly alleviate some of them problems. Now I've said that, we may be absolutely fine. No, in my luck, we probably will be. We're going up the inside of that BMW. Oh no, it's turn 1. It's turn 1 today. We're across the grass. Okay, alright, that's not normally what happens. It's normally up here we all have a big coming together, or they can do, not every time. Well, we're alive. We're alive from this first lap chaos. We're out the other side of turn 2 in 20th place. That's not too shabby. I will take that. There's a Capri a little bit slow off this corner. There we go, get to the inside. Now, don't do anything silly on this opening lap. I don't want to go spinning around. There's a little bit of a lock-up under brakes into there. Get away with it. Is there a car on the outside? I don't think so. One of the downsides to these Group 5 cars, one of the things that I'm struggling with them a little bit, visibility, sort of to the sides and behind you. No, don't come across, car. We're on the grass. We're on the grass. We're going to get back on the track relatively safely. Well, that wasn't very kind of you. God, dear. Yeah, one of the big difficulties that I'm having with these is, as you can see, there is no central rear view mirror, which means there is no easy, quick way to sort of see what's going on behind you. I'm having to use the Y button on my steering wheel to look behind, but that's kind of awkward to get to. So, yeah, having no real rear view mirror, and the wing mirrors are pretty poor, actually seeing cars around you is quite difficult. It's very difficult, in fact. So, got to be a bit careful on that. For another thing to be aware of, these cars have got humongous turbos, and if you're in the wrong gear at the wrong time, you have zero go about them. So you've got to be careful on that one. This is a tough corner for an overtake. I think I'm actually going to get it done, though. I think I'm going to get far enough alongside to be able to get back in front of the Capri. Capri's having a go. Don't trust him. We're going to dive out of that one, and by the end of the first lap, even with my little excursion across the grass, a slightly forced excursion across the grass, I'm going to finish it in 16th place. I'm on the outside for turn 1, but outside of turn 1 is not too bad a place for an overtake. I can make the move. Hopefully stick a wee across in front of the orange Capri. Indeed we are. I've got plenty of space there. Lap 1 completed without too much scary. Ooh, easy. Easy BMW. We don't need any of them shenanigans going on. A little too eager on the throttle out of the hairpin, that one. My expectations for this race, a victory is very hard. As you can look at the map already. We're already on the second lap. Look how spread out the field is getting. Victory is going to be tough. Victory is going to be very tough. Top 3 is tricky, maybe possible. Top 5 is probably what I'm aiming for at the moment, after not quite such a good first lap. If you get everything right on the first lap, you can almost get up sort of into 13th, 12th place maybe. I'm stuck around the outside. This next corner, not really where I want to be. Wasn't going to work. I also hate going around the outside of this turn. This turn is not a good one to be stuck on the outside of. You can do it, but it takes a lot of bravery around the outside there. I'm not sure I have quite got enough speed. I'm not too far back there. I go into this chicane. Bugger it. can overtake into this one as well. Snetterton's, or this layout of Snetterton's pretty good for the overtaking. If you want, ooh, get the drive. I gave it a little bump. Gave the Capri a small bump on my way. I do like this corner when we don't get a big slide. Okay, that's not normally what the car does. Yeah, that corner is fantastic fun because it's sort of one of these almost flat out. I haven't taken it flat out. Maybe if I spent a while shooting the car, you might be able to get it to go through there flat out. I haven't ever quite taken it flat out because if you do, if you clip the curb on the inside, you probably get a spin, and if you don't go for that tight inside line, you're just going to run out of grip. You don't have enough grip to hold it. But it is a good fun. It's a good fun challenge. Now carry all of the speed out of turn 1. Then we're going to have a go up the inside into the hairpin. I think we can get it stopped in there. Indeed we can. The AI don't like trying to go around the outside. In fact, the Capri stayed on the road. The AI are not too keen on going around the outside of turn 1. They will often just panic and end up out wide. I couldn't be. I was so close to the car in front, I couldn't be quick where I wanted to be. That's annoying. So now I'm too far back here because I have to lift halfway around the corner. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything into this turn. A little bit disappointing. Right, be good on the exit. Sneak up the inside. This is another one of my favourite overtaking spots. If we can get up the inside here, which we can, get the move done. So he's not going to have a dive into this next turn. Lovely. We're up into 12th place on lap 3. I'll take it. It's not too shabby a start. Oops, didn't mean to change down a gear. Oh, come on, get out of that corner. Again, that's another turn there. It's fantastic. It's just on the limit of being flat out. You kind of just a little bit of a lift halfway through the turn. I like this track. It is a good track, this one. Right, break into the far chicane now. Focus on the exit here. Get it down into first gear. Get a good run out of the corner. There we go. Yes, up the inside. This next one. Now I'm definitely clear past him. Up into 11th place. This is going remarkably smoothly, in all honesty. Things are going very well. And then get it braked into the final corner. This final corner is probably the hardest corner on this whole track. It's a really nasty one because you're putting. It's a very long right-hander before the braking zone, and you're still turning right when you really want to be braking for the corner. It's you ask a lot of the tyres through there. It's very easy to have a lock up and get things wrong. Where is the Capri going? Get him on the exit. Get him on the exit. There we go. Oh dear, they were almost 3 wide up ahead. That is not the sight that you want to see. I may have gone a little bit deep into that corner. Actually, no, it's fine. You slow each other down, bump each other off the track, let me catch up. Please go 3 wide more often. I'm glad I wasn't right behind them there, because otherwise that's when things get a little bit scary and a little bit on the close side. And now you see my my issue with these cars, how much gaps there are. I could win the Ginettas because everything remained very close throughout the field. There wasn't this huge of a gap. I mean, with the Ginettas from first, well, I'm in 10th at the moment. From first to last in the Ginettas would have remained this sort of gap for quite a while. These just spread out really easily. It doesn't even matter what track I run it on. I've tried on a few different ones. It's just how these races seem to go. Right, get out of that turn. I'm always worried about spinning the car. It's one of those corners. It's very easy to spin it if you get things wrong out of there. I've got a huge gap back to the cars behind, so I'm safe to do what I want through this next corner. Get down into second, and then break it down into first through here. We are a little too far back, even with a good exit. Or we're at the really awkward stage now, where we're kind of just about close enough to have a look. Oh, we know we're not really. I mean, I can get to the inside here, sure, but that puts me on the outside for the final corner, and I don't really want to be on the outside for the final corner, do I? Whoop, nope. We're not going to. I think I may have put it in neutral at one point there. That was not the cleverest thing that I have ever done, and that's ballsed up that lap. Yeah, that was not a good lap. Crap. In 10th. Well, we're in 10th coming on to lap 5, so we are making our way through the field. As I said, top 5 is kind of where I think I'm aiming at. Look, the leader is so far gone. We'll get to the inside here and stop the car. A little bit of a lock-up. It's fine. The Capri is probably going to freak out wide. No, he stayed on the track that time. That's okay. There are some also really horrible curves at this circuit. You may see on the inside of a couple of the corners. They are the biggest curbs I've ever seen. Like, if these curves were on Forza 4, you wouldn't be able to go near them. Otherwise, cars would just fall over. So I mean, the curves at Sunset that I did Will It Roll on were pretty hefty curves that you would roll off. The curves here are so much bigger. They're ridiculous. I would expect one of these cars in real life with their very strange front sort of splitters. If you hit that curb on the inside, you would tear the front end off. Whoa! That was a very big oversteer moment. God, the car did not like that at all. They're very rare do these cars get that oversteery. Normally they don't. Normally these are really well behaved. Despite having a lot of power and humongous turbos and everything, they're normally pretty well behaved. So that's an unusual one. Right, I was too busy looking at the curbs. This is another one. You can't really attack the curb on the inside there, otherwise you're going to go up onto two wheels. I haven't rolled a car on them yet. I would imagine something probably would. Oh, that was close to being flat out. That was close. It was just a little lift mid-corner. Now I'm following these cars out wide, but I'm not going to be able to do anything here. There's nothing that, that I can do into this final corner. I don't think I've ever got an overtake into that final corner. Because the line I like to take will always leave me... Or should I say, the line the AIs like to take always makes them a bit defensive, and the line I like to take is always different. I always end up on the outside of them, basically. So, yeah, I've never made an overtake into that turn. Right, so can we get... Oh, I had a little lift, but I didn't quite know where these cars were going to be. Right, so we're going up the inside of the BMW. Oh, no, we're not going to go up the inside of the BMW, because he decided he was going to, at the last minute, change his mind. Well, that was... bloody hell. Yeah, can you not do that, please? I think we need an FIA ruling on that one. Can you have a penalty, please? Because I had a choice of either end up right in the back of the BMW, or in my case it was panic and try and stop even quicker, and I just locked it a little bit. Well, we've had a few off-track adventures, and we've had a few oversteer moments that I wasn't expecting from my from my BMW. We're still going. I'm still persisting with this. There's no cars really anywhere near me. Look, you can see how far back the back of the train is, the back of the field is compared to the car. You can't even see the leader on the map anymore. That's yeah. The field is super spread out with these cars, and I've had a poor run onto this straight here. Yeah, not a good lap this one. Where we're gonna have to wait, I think, until probably going to be turn 2 again. That we're going to be taking a look, because we're far too far back here. I mean, I will be a bit quicker through this section. Bang it down a couple more gears, get it into first, get a big oversteer moment. Not sure if my tyres are slightly going off, or whether I'm just now trying to push the car a ridiculous amount. Again, not quite flat out through there, so close to being flat out. Might just be me trying to push the car more now I've annoyed and had a bad lap. The group in front of these lot, though, are still close, so top 5 is definitely possible. Right, we close right up on the back. Oh, I had a really good final turn this time out. That was really good through there. But, oh, can I have a dive at turn 1? Do I go for it at turn 1? I think I will. I think I'm going to. Right, up the inside at turn 1. Make him stay out wide. Yes. I have, whoop, got the BMW. Just ran a little wide on the exit. That's okay. I'm too far back to try anything into the hairpin. BMW isn't close enough to have a look either, so I will take that one. Okay, up into 8th. Not bad. Now I think, actually, the Capri in front is gradually catching the 3 vehicles up ahead of him as well. So yeah, top 5. Top 5 is where we're going for. I think we can manage that. Oh, we're going to be a little. Oh, the BMW is right back behind me. Got to be again. I just didn't notice that. Don't notice where the cars are around you. It's really annoying. Okay. Now, are we going to be able to get? No, he's going to cover the inside. Cheeky bugger. Oh. Oh dear. Could you not do that? Have a bump. Also, looking at the advertising on the back of it. If you added one more letter, the British government would try to ban your livery, I suspect. Now, can we not go sideways? Don't go sideways. Don't go sideways there. Bloody hell, that was close. We're clear from the BMW. Oh, we're going to be too far back to try anything in the very long right hand. Oh, we may be able to, actually. A little closer than we were to the BMW. Right, make sure we get quick through here. Get into first, take a neat line, get good exit. Nah, too far back. Arse. We will probably be a bit quicker through here. Yeah. It's too far back, can't do anything. I can shove my car up the inside here and try and make him take a shallower line into the final turn. And then make him slow on the exit, but no, he's got it. It's worth a try, but now I've just slowed myself down. I really don't like that that final corner trying to overtake on it is a pain in the arse. And now we're losing time. We're slowing each other down. I need to get it done at turn 2 here. We need to get it done at turn 2 or turn 1 if you're going to be really slow through turn 1. Probably could have put it in. No, could have had it in second through there. Too far back, I think. Yeah. Got it locked up on the way in there. Never quite decide with that. Sometimes you can go from quite a long way back into turn 2. Nah, that was too far. I was asking too much of it. Again, you can sometimes have a look into this corner. Just not quite close enough. I'm still not quite getting the acceleration out of the turns that I want. Damn it. I wasn't quick enough through turn 1. That was my problem here. Right, where are we going to get him? On this next turn. We're going up the inside next turn. Hopefully, we will have enough speed to get the move done. Are we clear? We are clear. Fantastic. Up into 7th now. We've got 2 more cars. Okay, 4th maybe even possible. If I can... Oh, it's going to be tough, but it might be doable. It might be doable, and I would not be too displeased with 4th. After the adventures I have had around Snetterton, I've had a good explore of a few grassy areas. 4th would not be too disappointing. Capri, I don't think he's close enough to try anything. He's looking. I see him weaving about in the rear view mirrors. Carried enough speed through there. Pretty pleased with that chicane. Yeah, he's not going to be bothering me now. Where will I catch these cars ahead? I'm assuming I will before the end of the race. If you could all go 3 wide into 1 corner, that would be really appreciated. Now, don't do anything stupid into this final turn. There we go. Don't lock the brakes. And out the other side. Relax a little bit. Okay, we're not going to catch him at turn 2. We're going to be too far back, even if I do get very quick through the first corner. It's going to be halfway around the lap. The final lap is going to be mighty scary for me because I will be within a shot of 4th. But yeah, it's going to come down right down to the end, I think. They are well, that helped a lot with their battling because they really slowed each other down into the hairpin. I might even get one of them this lap, maybe. If I can be neat through this next turn, get up the inside at the fast corner, and then we're looking good for 4th. Just don't lock the brakes, don't run into the back of anybody. Oh, maybe sneak up the inside here on the exit of the turn. There we go. Keep my car here. I know what line you're going to take because they don't like the apex of this corner for whatever reason. Got him. Thank you very much. I could maybe have thought about a go at the inside. No, it's not worth it. Don't want to have a crash now. Not now that we have come so far with this. No point doing something silly with the vehicle. That was a little bit wide. That was a little bit of a poor line through there. I think we're probably safe from the BMW. A little bit scared. They do sometimes like to have a dive into this chicane. Again, I think we're safe enough. I think we're far enough ahead. Not been a bad lap this one. Let's slow it down on the apex. Get really good drive off it. Had nowhere to go. I wanted to go to the inside, but he was looking like he was going to the inside of the car in front, and well, we've seen how that works on there. From time to time on here. No, I'm not going to do anything through here. Car behind is a little too far back as well, which means I can just focus being neat on the final turn. Oh, across the inside. Again, I just can't do I'm just trying to be neat. I daren't carry the speed. It's alright. It's okay. He's not going to... They don't brake late enough into turn 1, so a little bit better lap. I lost a lot on that final turn there. Ooh, the Capri at the front was a bit of a mess, so yeah, Capri getting out of shape kind of screwed all of us up. No, don't you bloody think about it. You've messed me up completely. No, well, I don't care if I push you out wide, I'm coming through. We've got the BMW. Yeah, that late moving in the braking zone is not very fun. Can we get the Capri? We're going to have, if we can, it's going to be right at the very end of the lap because I'm a little bit too far back to try anything into the corner that I want to. I will be quick through it, maybe if I'm quick through here, I can get to the inside of the next turn. I might be able to do something. That is probably my best bet here. Quick through here, get to the inside, have a go. Lock the rear wheels up. Capri's on the outside. I don't know where the Capri is. I think he may have given up, or he may have got a little bit scared as I got a bit of a slide on. Whew. Yeah, he fell. I thought he was still around the outside. I think he ended up, might have even hit a bit of the grass and was slow off the corner. We're up into 4th on the final lap. Bloody hell. We had a thorough exploration of Snetterton, and I locked the brakes up halfway through the chicane. That could have ended badly if there was a car closer to me. That could have ended quite badly. Little lift through this. No point going too crazy through that through that corner. Whew, 4th place is not too shabby though. I'm not too displeased with 4th place. Let's see if I can get this final corner better. That's better, I think. Yeah, a little bit of wheel spin on the exit. It's quite bumpy on the exit of that corner as well. We're going to take 4th place, 3rd with 7 seconds up the road. Gee, yeah. 3rd place was quite a way up the road, but I'll take it. From the back of the field to 4th and a couple of trips across the grass, I made it to the finish line. I love the Group 5 cars. They are fantastic vehicles. They sound amazing, they look crazy, and they drive really rather well. Although, yeah, they do like to get quite spread out with these races. Look at the gaps in the field. Whew. Well, we made it, and I'm pretty pleased with 4th. I'll take that. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.